The call for preaching, missionary action. Ezekiel 3:18. Be a Mary, Lara Saa, Mot Tamot, Welo, his hare, his harto, Welo, Dibarta, Le Hasir, Rasaa, Midarko, Harasaa, Le Hayoto, Hu Rasaa, Ba Ano Wono, Yamot, Wedamo, Miyadeka, Abakes. Be a Mary. The word be a Mary, the Hebrew word be a Mary in English means when I say. This part of speech is verb. Laresa. This Hebrew word laresa in English means to the wicked, and this in this part of speech is adjective. Mot. This Hebrew word mot in English means shall die. This part of speech is verb. Tamot. This is also Hebrew word. The meaning in English die is also a verb. Welo. This Hebrew word welo is in English means and not. This part of speech is adverb. His harto. This Hebrew word his harto means to give warning, and this in the part of this in the part of speech this is a verb. Welo, nor, adverb. Dibarta. This Hebrew word dibarta in English means speak, and this part of speech is verb. Lehasir. This Hebrew word lehasir in English means to warn, and this part of speech is verb. Rasa. This Hebrew word rasa is in the English means the wicked, and this part of speech is adjective. Midarko. This Hebrew word midarko means way, and this part of speech is noun. Haresaa. This Hebrew word haresaa means in English means from his wicked, and this part of speech is adjective. Lehayoto. This Hebrew word lehayoto means in English means to save his life, and this part of speech is verb. Who. This Hebrew word who in English means the same, and this part of speech is pronoun. Rasa. This Hebrew word rasa means wicked, and this part of speech is adjective. Beawono. This Hebrew word beawono in English means in his iniquity, and this part of speech is noun. Yamot. This Hebrew word in English means shall die, and this part of speech is verb. Wedamo. This Hebrew word wedamo in English means but his blood, and this part of speech is noun. Miyadeka. This Hebrew word miyadeka in English means at your hand, and this part of speech is noun. Abakes. This Hebrew word abakes in English means will I require, and this part of speech is verb. Miaberi. La rasaa. Mot. Tamot. Welo. Ha. His harto. Welo. Dibarta. Lehashir. Rasaa. Midarko. Haresaa. Lehayoto. Hu rasaa, baawono, midamo, ueda, yamot, wedamo, mi, miyadeka, abakes. In English, we read, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. The call for earnest work. If our ministers realize how soon the inhabitants of the world are to be arraigned before the judgment seat of Elohim, to answer for the deeds done in the body, how earnestly they would work together with Elohim to present the truth, how earnestly they would strive to lead men to accept the truth, how untiringly they would labor to advance Elohim's cause in the world, how, how untiringly they would labor to advance Elohim's cause in the world, proclaiming in word and deed the end of all things is at hand. Amid confusion of last days, the words of Yeshua Messiah were spoken to us, living down here in the loss of this earth, in the close of this earth's history. When these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. The nations are in unrest, times of perplexity are upon us. The waves of sea are roaring, men's hearts are failing them for fear, and for expectation of those things that are coming upon the earth. We see the world lying in wickedness and apostasy. Rebellion to the commandments of Elohim seems almost universal. In the tumult of excitement with confusion in every place, there is a work to be done in the world. Manuscript 44, 1900. Thanks for watching. Elohim bless you. Sali Sornak.